Interested in purchasing a property for Airbnb? Well, in this multi-part series, I'm going to take you from starting out to Superhost, including this video today on designing a home. Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Stevens, the entertainment industry's real estate agent and the owner of Stevens Real Estate, a real estate experience tailored to the creative client. I'm also the owner and super host of a cabin that I use for short-term Airbnb rental in Pine Mountain Club, California. Today I'd like to talk about some of my thoughts on how to actually design a property that you've purchased so it becomes the most successful Airbnb possible. First off, we need to go back to my original philosophy that I talked about in my very first video. I believe that you should purchase a property you truly desire to spend time in yourself, because in doing so, you will naturally create a home and an experience of that home that is unique to what you want, and therefore it'll naturally differentiate yourself from the competition. There are two important points that I would like to single out here, and that is uniqueness and authenticity. They go hand in hand, but I believe that true uniqueness that a renter is going to appreciate and pay for is one that comes from a place of authenticity. Not by going on Pinterest and looking up the latest design trends. First of all, if you just try to look up online what type of design aesthetic tends to go with Airbnbs, you'll inevitably end up with some kind of whitewashed, overly modern home with tchotchkes and trinkets that you can find on Amazon. I mean, how many times have you seen decor that consists of a framed inspirational quote in some cursive font? How many string lights can one home have? Inevitably, if you follow the crowd, you'll be on the tail end of some of these design trends as they've become mainstream enough that they'll eventually fall out of fashion. Furthermore, you'll then quickly join the ranks of all the other Airbnbs in the area that have done the same and therefore look the same, meaning you no longer stand out in searches. So again, let's come back to authenticity. What do you like in a vacation home? Do you love to read? Try amassing a library of all your favorite books. Do you love music? Try curating a record collection of albums you enjoy. Do you love to stargaze? Well, find the perfect outdoor rocking chair. Do you love to bird watch? Well, get a pair of binoculars and a bird watching book. Do you love to hike? Find vintage maps of the area and curate the hikes from your perspective. Do you love to cook? Well, get those fun cooking tools that would be such a pain at home, but fun on vacation, like a mortar and pestle. Do you love to do puzzles? Well, get some unique ones that you wouldn't find in other places. Do you love to surf? Well, get a couple cheap surfboards for the house and then cut a deal with your local surf instructor for a discount for your guests. Do you love to play music? Well, get a cheap version of the instrument you enjoy and then a couple links to some YouTube videos for beginners to learn how to play. Do you like a particular sport? Well, leave some rackets and tennis balls or a basketball or a volleyball or croquet or whatever it is you love. Have kids? Get some of your kids' favorite toys and put them up at the property. Got pets? Well, maybe make the home pet friendly in the way that you treat your animals. Two pieces of advice: embrace your weird and focus on gathering. Remember, if folks want something completely impersonal, they can just go stay at a hotel. They want a home and all the magic that comes with that. And trust me, you can make something very non-traditional work very well for you if it's something you're passionate about. For example, every single Airbnb website says you need to include a TV on the list of essentials for your guests at home. To the point that when I bought my cabin, even though I had the idea for me that I didn't want any screens in the home, both for visual purposes and to dissuade the activity, I thought to myself, well, I don't know. Every single Airbnb I've had has a TV. Every article says I need a TV. So I guess I have to include it. But I specifically did not want screens to be a temptation when I visited the home. So I came up with the idea of BYOS. Bring your own screen. I said up front, this cabin has no screens. we encourage you to use it the way we do, as time to unplug. However, should you desire to watch something while you're up here, simply bring your own screen and then use our Wi-Fi to watch anything you'd like. Full disclosure though, I still didn't know if that would actually work. So I said I'll give it 6 months to see if this is actually going to be something that people enjoy or if it's going to be detrimental to getting booked. Because even I was skeptical of my own advice. To my delight though, it has absolutely resonated with guests. And of course, some still bring laptops and iPads, and one even brought a travel projector, and all of these fit their needs, you know? But then others, they were happy to enjoy time in the woods without the allure and temptation of throwing something up on a screen. I believe that you can take this philosophy and apply it to any aspect of the house, including furniture and decor. So frame things that are important to you. Bring interesting artwork that you like. Buy cool stuff at the flea market. That being said, be choosy as well. I would lean towards less is more, with the items in the home being very intentional. You do not need to cover every square inch in things. Just decorate with the best of the best. Now, there are some things you absolutely must include, and basically all of them are safety related, though Airbnb has a pretty good umbrella policy covering liability for hosts. It's not going to cover you if there's a fire and they find out that you didn't have a fire extinguisher on the property. So get a fire extinguisher. Make sure you've got smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, a first aid kit, and safety locks on all the doors and applicable windows. Finally, one design tip that I feel personally very strongly about: spend the money on setting up a smart lock system on the door so that guests can have a seamless self-check-in and you don't have to deal with keys. So I don't love lock boxes and keys for security reasons, and though guests do want to see the home through your eyes, I don't love meeting someone at the property for either side of the experience. So get a smart lock and reprogram it for each guest. I always do the last 4 digits of the phone number of the guest, so it's easy for them to remember. Then I swap out the codes remotely, and some will even do it automatically for you. There's programs out there that'll make that process automatic. But this makes the check-in easy and seamless, and it means that when guests arrive, they can just put their stuff down and relax instead of fumbling with keys, or even worse, having a drawn-out conversation with someone that's not in their party. Okay, there you have it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned a whole lot about my thoughts on designing a property for Airbnb in Los Angeles. In future videos, I'll be talking about the crucial first 6 months of Airbnb, getting to Superhost status, and more. At Stevens Real Estate, we specialize in working with creative professionals, entrepreneurs, and especially people in the entertainment industry, because I spent 7 years of my life working in animation and visual effects. That is why I designed Stevens Real Estate to be tailored to the creative client. I also designed a few value-adding programs for both buyers and sellers that no one else is offering. For buyers, you get all of your inspections paid for, no questions asked. I even have lenders that specialize in working with folks in the entertainment industry, even if you're freelance. Sellers, we maximize the price of your most valuable asset by giving you fresh paint, new floors, updated landscaping, and full staging at absolutely no cost to you. And for my Airbnb clients, I help put together a financial analysis for the investment using short-term rental data, help you research local ordinances, and can even assist with a design vision for your Airbnb property. So if you like my energy and personality and you think my expertise and the programs that I offer would be of benefit to you, it is never too early to get the conversation started. Additionally, I have a fantastic referral program. So if you know someone that would benefit from connecting with me, I would absolutely love an introduction. Thanks again for watching, and at the end of this video, there will be a QR code. You can scan it, and it will take you directly to my website, or there will be a link down there somewhere where you can click to learn more.